Table manners number 1. Wait for the oldest person to lift the utensils before you take your first bite. And if you happen to be the oldest person at the table, don't such be at ease. Pick up your utensils before taking a selfie. Table manners number 2. Try not to finish your meal before the elder. Take your time. Enjoy your food. The more you chew, the better it is for your digestion. Table manners number 3. When eating in a Korean dining table, there are shared dishes. Do not poke at the shared dishes. Never ever dig around. You're not an archaeologist on an expedition. Just grab the food in one shot with your chopsticks or spoon.
Hello! Today we'll be learning some standard Japanese table manners that you can use in any casual setting. Itadakimasu.
Good way to start a dinner.
What do you do with your hands at a French dinner?
The hands are each side of the table. In England, you are on your knees. In France, each side of the table. When you are a woman, you can put your elbows very nicely. Why? To show your rings.
Are there any foods that you can eat with your hands?
Asparagus, a piece of bread. Each time, use your fork. It's much more polite.
When in doubt, use the fork.
With mussels, with caviar, with foie gras, with what you want, with shrimps, forks.
Bread is very important in France.
Of course.
It's very important.
Yes.
You put the whole baguette on the table?
No, of course. And you can cut some pieces of bread and you ask for bread in a little basket.
What about wine? Wine is another very important thing in France.
Yes.
I've been working as a food guide for the past 2 years, and I need to tell you that I've seen a lot of things, how people eat and how people behave in the restaurant. And unfortunately, not all of them were okay. So the first subject I would like to talk to you about is seating. So if I go out to the restaurant in Germany, I would actually wait to be seated. Even if some restaurants would allow you to choose the table for yourself, I think it's just more polite. While choosing a table for yourself, you need to be aware of the fact that some of the tables are called Stammtisch, and those tables are kind of reserved for regular guests. Sometimes you can see the sign on the tables, but usually this is something what the waiter or waitress would know. While walking into the restaurant, please take off your hat, and as soon as you found your table, make sure that you hang your coat on the rack somewhere. The restaurant owners or waiters and waitresses, they don't like having the coats hanging near the seating. And also be aware of the fact that in Germany, especially in the traditional restaurants, you can share a table with somebody else and you don't need to feel intimidated. It is normal. When it's about ordering, as soon as you get the menu, please do your job, choose your drink, choose your food, and then order straight away. The thing is that in traditional German restaurant, you usually not a king. The waiter or the waitress is the king, and they're gonna come to you whenever they have time and not when you are ready. Don't get me wrong, in nicer restaurants that is definitely a case. But if you end up in a very traditional place, like for example here in Frankfurt, the Apple Wine Tavern, that's going to be completely different. When you are with a bigger group of people also, the first who order is the oldest woman and the last the youngest man. Also, be aware of the fact that in Germany we don't order tap water. It is
Yang pertama, kita mulai dari table settingnya dulu. Biasanya kalau saya posting foto, banyak yang komen, kok itu gelasnya banyak sekali. Terus itu sendok, pisau, garpu, semua kok banyak sekali ya. Pada banyak yang bingung tentang semua itu. Banyak juga yang komen soal porsi. Wah, porsinya kecil, nggak kenyang. So, I will explain to you all about it today. Jadi yang pertama kita lihat biasanya itu gelas. Nah, gelas memang ada macam-macam jenis. Di sini ada gelas untuk air minum. Terus ada juga gelas untuk champagne. Ada gelas untuk white wine dan gelas untuk red wine. Ini buat teman-teman yang minum loh. Kalau nggak minum, no problem. Bisa minta tolong server untuk semua gelas-gelas ini di take out. Jadi assuming kita hari ini untuk menyantap 3 course. Makanya banyak yang bilang kok porsinya kecil sekali. Karena porsinya itu selalu dibagi bertahap. Sesuai dengan aturan dari awal sampai akhir. Jadi assuming kalau kita makan amuse-bouche atau baru datang itu biasanya dengan champagne. Kemudian course pertama, salad dan sebagainya itu biasanya lebih cocok dengan white wine. Baru main course dengan red wine. Makanya susunan gelasnya seperti ini. Terus juga ada di tangan sebelah kanan selalu ada silverware yang biasanya ada sendok, ada juga pisau, tapi semuanya itu biasanya disusun sesuai dengan apa yang kita santap. Nah, di sini ada sendok kecil, itu karena nanti untuk amuse-bouche kita pakai sendok kecil, terus ada salad. Saya pengennya makan steak hari ini, baru untuk dessert. Terus yang untuk di sebelah kiri, di sini juga garpunya disusun sesuai dengan apa yang akan kita santap. Jadi jangan bingung, ini banyak yang udah disusun, nanti kita akan pakainya mulai dari yang luar baru masuk ke dalam. Selalu ingat itu. Tapi kalau misalnya kita order 3 course, kok pisaunya cuma ada 2 atau ada 1, no problem. Biasanya nanti pelayan setiap course mereka akan memberikan silverware yang baru. Dan yang di sebelah kiri itu piring untuk roti. Selalu ingat kalau kita duduknya rame-rame ya, jangan pernah kita ngambil roti tetangga kita yang sebelah kanan. Atau juga pakai gelas tetangga yang di sebelah kiri. Selalu ingat yang namanya susunan gelas dan cangkir itu harus ada di depan sebelah kanan kita. Kalau yang untuk piring roti di sebelah kiri kita. Oke? Mulai dari kita duduk. Begitu duduk, jangan pernah nyender, jangan pernah slouchy. Kita harus jaga postur kita yang elegan dan tegap. Dan juga untuk para pria, this is very important. Be a gentleman, please. Biasanya kalau yang laki-laki itu selalu duduk setelah yang wanita or the lady duduk duluan. Jadi untuk lebih sopannya lagi, biasanya yang laki-laki bantu untuk wanita, your date, your istri, your pacar. Kursinya itu bantu didorong ke belakang sedikit biar wanitanya duduk. Kalau kita sudah settle, baru bisa duduk. Terus yang namanya HP itu harus di silent. Nothing is more rude. Itu benar-benar yang tidak etis. Kalau kita lagi makan di restoran yang classy, tiba-tiba HP-nya orang rangring-rangring terus yang halo, that is very